everyone, welcome back. A new vlog finally. I feel like it's been so long, but I'm back in New York now for a few weeks, so I'm gonna vlog loads, and I'm kicking it off today with a full day vlog. So I'm gonna bring you around with me for the whole day, and you'll be sick of me before you know it again. I really missed the vlogging. Like we've been traveling and I've been filming bits and pieces here and there, but I feel like since I moved in here, I just haven't had a proper chance to actually get into a vlogging routine. So it starts here, and I'm going to talk to you later just about different changes I've been making and things I'm doing at the moment, and yeah, loads more chattiness to come later. But first, I just am up pretty early this morning, just had a shower, and I did a hair mask that I've been trying, so I want to just show that to you because I do talk about hair masks a lot. I'm a big promoter of them. I truly believe they make such a difference in keeping your hair like consistently healthy, and I like finding new ones and obviously sharing them with you. So let me just show you the one I used this morning. Okay, so I just got it back out of the shower, but basically I kept this little box so I could show you. It comes in this kit, as they call it, and there are 3 parts. So first is the hair mask. Try to keep that standing up. So this is it. So it's actually a new to me brand called Colleen Rothschild. They've been around for a while, but they recently just launched this kit, this hair kit, and they sent it to me to try it out. So I've been trying it out for about, I think, almost 3 weeks now. So I think I've used it maybe like 4 or 5 times at this stage. I'll open it out when I have my second hand and show you the texture. But basically this is the mask, and it's their Quench and Shine Restorative Mask for all hair types. And then the second thing that comes is this cute little brush, really handy for traveling, and these are great for getting all the tangles out. And then finally is this serum. So this is their, what's the proper name? Smooth and Shine Hair Serum. And again, if you know me, you'll know I'm obsessed with serums. And you can either use this like after you've washed it on damp hair before you apply heat, like a hair dryer or whatever. Or you can use it after you've styled your hair and just like apply it to the bottom, the ends of your hair, and it will kind of like smooth out any frizz and keep it looking really shiny. So there are the 3 elements, and let me just open up the mask now and show you the texture. This is what it looks like, and as you can see, I haven't even made that much of a dent in it, and I've used this I think like 5 or 6 times at this stage. And you just have to use like a tiny bit, like don't be too spare, but I just apply it from kind of like my ear down to that part of the hair all the way to the end, and then I try to leave this on for between like 5 and 10 minutes. I'm a bit impatient in the shower. I kind of want to just like get out, so I force myself to leave it on as long as I can, because obviously the longer you leave it in, the better. And also I just use this as conditioner. So people are actually always shocked when I say to them that the way I do face masks, also such a big breakout, please ignore that. The way I do hair masks is not so much like, sometimes I will do it overnight and I'll leave it on and really let it soak in bed and with like a shower cap and stuff. But honestly, the easiest and quickest way to do them is use them as conditioner. So like instead of your conditioner, so just do shampoo and hair mask and try and leave it in for like 5 to 10 minutes in the shower. Wash it out as usual, as your usual conditioner, and it will leave your hair so smooth, so shiny, like it'll just restore it. And I try and do that maybe like twice a week, sometimes more if I'm in the sun. Like for example, when I came back from Coachella, I've been trying to do it as much as I can whenever I do wash my hair, because my hair, you know, after the sun, it's not as just not as healthy. So yeah, that's how I do it. So super easy. For this whole kit together, it is $34, which I think is really, really well priced. Hair masks can be very expensive. Trust me, I know, because I love them. So I think that's a really, really good price, because as well you are getting the brush, which would be so handy for travel and just daily use, and you're also getting the serum. So if you do fancy trying it out, definitely look into it. I'll leave a link down below in my description box. You can click right in, it'll bring you to their website and you can just purchase from there. So that is my morning hair routine done. I'm gonna take down the towel now, brush it out, blow dry it. I'm gonna do the serum before the blow dry, then do some quick makeup, get dressed, and I'll check in then.
You
ready to go. Makeup, hair done. I just put on this outfit. It's a stunning day in New York today, so I'm gonna do all white and then with this blazer on top. I love this kind of green. I found it in a charity shop. Really, really cool. And then my Dior shoes and a fedora. So I'll bring you with us. Okay, we're out and about. Hello, Kaelin. Hello. We're literally so warm. We're wearing too many clothes today, definitely. Summer is close. Just gonna shoot this look kind of quickly. We're just in Tribeca, and then I have to do some hair campaign shots. It's very loud, and then we might have time to grab a coffee. Alright, finished lunch. We came to a different location. We have to shoot something for hair, a little hair shot. So I've just been like hair flipping for the last 20 minutes. I feel dizzy. But the weather's so nice today, so we're just trying to get like all our kind of job shoots done so I can have them done for the rest of the week, because you never know with the weather in New York at the moment. It's very changeable. Kaelin's helping me shoot on her camera. What are you doing? We're shooting for the hair mask I showed you earlier. I think we got some good shots, and we found this kind of like pinky like door, I guess. Yeah, it's like a building, and it like, yeah, it matches it. So hopefully they'll come out okay. We had this like idea of something we wanted to create, so hopefully we got it. We're gonna give a stroll around here now. This is like South Street Seaport. It's such a cute area that I've just recently discovered. So nice on here, so I'll show you around a little bit. And back home again. I can finally have like a proper catch up with you and fill you in on what's been going on and what's to come over the next few weeks. So let me pop up my camera somewhere and we'll have a quick chat. Okay, still have a lot of decorating to do, so I'm just gonna pop the tripod in front of this rail behind me and hope it stays. Anyway, so what has been going on? Just, I won't make this too long, just kind of like a quick catch up, because as I said earlier as well, I just haven't been vlogging, and I feel like when I don't vlog for a while, so much happens, and then I don't know, I always just want to bring you up to speed before we continue on. So since we were properly vlog chatting last, I was back in Ireland for the event with Arnett, and I actually did vlog during that, but I don't think I have enough for a vlog, but if I do, I'll pop it in here. Just some small snippets. It was a really fun event with my mom. We hosted it together. It was an interiors event and there was a really nice turnout and everything, so we were very, very happy with it. Then from there, I flew to Sydney. So I went straight from Ireland to Sydney, and that vlog should be live by the time this is live. We had such a great time. Oh my god, we went to visit my friend Christina, who is my best friend from home. We've known each other for years and went to the same school together and everything. So she lives in Australia for the last year and a half, I think, and we've been just meaning to go visit her for so long, so we finally did it, and oh, it was just worth every penny and minute. It was brilliant. And then we came back to New York for, I think it was about a week. The jet lag was brutal, like so hard to get up in the mornings because it was a 15-hour time difference, and I think that week I was just all over the shop. I just didn't know if I was coming or going. I was trying to get back on normal time, and then we were prepping to go to Coachella, which is always a good bit of prep, to be honest. Like you have to get your outfits and everything sorted, so it kind of took up that whole week, and then we were catching up on emails because we were obviously away for 2 weeks. So did that, had that week, made it to Coachella. I did vlog at Coachella as well, but honestly I don't have enough for a full vlog. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop some of that footage in here and you can just see some snippets. I think it's like pretty short. I just looked at the footage there a while ago. Just some snippets of my outfits and some of the days and stuff, so I'll pop that in here now and then come back. Hey guys, Coachella year 4 and Lorna's first year. Lorna's here, Kaelin's in the front. Say hi, Kaelin. Hey. You can see her hat. Okay, so it's day 1, we're on the way. As you can see, I have this insane crown on. Oh my god, it is so nice. I did my makeup on stories this morning. If you watched my festival video with Kaelin, the festival makeup tutorial, I recreated the look and I think I did a pretty good job. I'll pop in like a selfie picture so you can see. We're staying in a really nice Airbnb. I'll film more of that this morning. We were kind of just getting our bearings this morning. We went out for coffee, did all the usual. It's so pretty here. Oh, Palm Springs is so stunning.
It looks fake.
Yeah, it literally looks fake. Like if you can, like the mountains look like that green screen, you know? So that's a quick update. I'll try and vlog as much as I can over the weekend, bring my camera with me, and I will bring you along as always. Okay, day 3. I'm on my phone. I didn't bring the camera today. This is my look. We just went to see Jeremy Kennedy. It was so good. Now we're gonna get some food, and then we have a busy evening of people to go see. So it should be a fun one.
Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, 'cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing that I've loved and I've lost, but that's not what I see. Look what I got, look what you taught me. Yeah, what I say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so fucking grateful for my
So yeah, that is a very quick snippet. If you watched the makeup video Kaelin and I did, you'll know that it was my 4th Coachella. So yeah, I feel like I wasn't as excited about it until I got there. Like when I got to the airport that day, I was like, okay, the excitement has hit me again. It kind of took until that point, but then once you get there, like Palm Springs is so beautiful. It's just blue skies, palm trees, amazing weather, and then the festival is always so fun. You get to have so much fun with your outfits, and I really liked how they turned out actually this year. The first day I went for like an all gold look with this beautiful crown. You would have seen it in the snippets. It was from a girl in Ireland, made it for me from Cork, and oh, it's just so, when I saw it I was like, wow, I have to make an outfit around this. So that worked out well. Then day 2 I kind of went more like a bit more edgy, so I wore this like green dress from Revolve, and then I just like edged it up with a vintage waistcoat and boots and a hat and lots of jewelry. And then day 3 I figured I wanted to do something a little bit kind of a little bit more casual on day 3, and I went with something shorter. So it was like this paisley black and white dress, which I really loved. It's from a designer called Caroline and she's amazing stuff, and I've been dying to wear something from her. So I wore that. I had cutouts, and then I wore this amazing jacket, like fringe jacket, and to be honest that's what I wanted to base the outfit around, and then the dress just worked really well. So yeah, really happy with everything, how they turned out. It's always so fun. It's a little bit stressful putting together the outfits and like getting them to come together, but then once you're there it's really fun. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And then we came back to New York about a week ago. Yeah, it's been a week. It's been just over a week. So we've just been settling back in. I feel like, so we moved into this apartment on March 1st, but this is the first week that I finally feel like I live here, if that makes any sense. I don't know, it was just so busy since we moved in. We were settling in, and we went to Australia, went to Ireland, went to Coachella, came back, and I was tired like the last week, and then all this past weekend I just really relaxed. I just did nothing, and I rarely do that. since I moved to New York, and actually kind of forever, I always just feel guilty not doing stuff at the weekends, but every now and again I just have to, and I took time this weekend. I sat on the couch on Saturday, watched the Beyonce documentary. What else did I watch? We watched something else, like 2 movies. We were so lazy. I went to got my nails done at one point, but other than that I just sat down. And then Sunday was Easter, so we went for brunch and dinner, and we went to Washington Square Park, and again, very chill. So I woke up yesterday morning and I was like, right, time to get back to normality and a structure and a routine, and just like get back to me, kind of, if that makes sense, because I'm a bit of a routine person. Like, I love to travel and I love to do all these fun things, but I think at the end of the day I like being in my routine and at home and like being productive and getting things done. So I think I just woke up yesterday, I was like, oh my god, I am so ready to like make some changes now. The past 6 weeks have been a bit crazy with the move and everything, and now I'm ready to get stuck in. So I kind of just decided on a few changes, and I figured I'd briefly chat about them in this video, because I do want to make like separate videos about each of the things I'm about to talk to you and the things I'm kind of starting to do. But I figured I'd just like touch on them in this video today, and you can let me know in the comments if you'd be interested to see more about it, or if you're kind of on the same page right now. And I don't know, I'm just really in the mood to make these kind of like lifestyle-y videos. So basically the first change I made yesterday, straight away, Monday morning, I'm filming this on Tuesday, was to start with a personal trainer. So we moved into the new building and we have a gym here upstairs and a pool and everything, so no excuses, and it's been on my list forever to do it. So we found a personal trainer, Kaelin and I, and we're going to train with her together 3 times every week. So we had our introductory class yesterday, and then we're training with her Wednesday and Friday as well this week. So I won't talk too much about it until we kind of get used to it and kind of in a routine, but we loved the first session. We got a really good vibe and energy from her, so really excited for that. And then kind of with that, I've just been trying to get back into healthy eating, and for me it's not so much, and same with the fitness stuff, it's not so much for me about losing weight, or, you know, I'm pretty happy with my body and I'm happy with how I look. Obviously I'm just trying to be as toned as possible and all that, but for me it's to have more energy. And I bought this book, I'll actually show it to you, I'll get it for you in a minute. Basically it's this book that I found that like teaches you about food, because I feel like we read all these like articles and books and it's like telling you what to eat, but it's not really telling you why you should be eating that. So I just went back to like my school days almost. It was almost like reading a biology book. It was very much like about nutrition and like why certain food groups you need them, and what you should be having in each meal, and the reason for that, and how it affects certain hormones and hunger levels, and why you feel tired at certain times of the day if you've eaten a certain thing, you know, that kind of way. Because there's just so much I didn't know and understand, and I feel like the more you understand about food, the more you're likely to eat healthy stuff, because who doesn't want more energy and better hair and skin and nails and everything. So I'm almost finished that book. I only started it on, I think I started like 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm nearly finished. It's not that big, but I've just been reading it constantly because I just want to learn everything. So I'll talk to you more about that if you're interested. I will show you the book. Let me just get it. Okay, I'm back. So this is the book. It's actually, it comes with another cover as well, but basically it's called Body Love, and it's by this girl called Kelly Levesque, or Levesque, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but her Instagram is Be Well by Kelly, and she's a nutritionist. I think she works with lots of like celebrities like Jessica Alba and like people that are famous, and I found her, I think, through a blogger who is like friends with her, and I clicked into her and I saw that she had this book, and I kind of read the summary of the book, and it sounded really like what I was looking for to learn more about food, and that's exactly what it is. Like, at times I thought I was like reading kind of a textbook. Like, there is parts of it that are very specific and detailed, but then, you know, she gives recipes, and she kind of has this like, it's called the Fab Four system, where you have to have certain nutrients in each meal, and that's what's gonna give you energy and like not make you hungry throughout the day, and you won't be tired and all that. So that's just a brief. I will go through this more in like a whole separate video. Like we're going doing a food shop this evening, and we're going to buy stuff to make some of the recipes and the smoothies and stuff. So if you want a video to see my progress maybe with that, like maybe I could do a video next week to say how I've got on so far and if it's making a difference, let me know in the comments and I can work on that, and I'll link it below as well if you think that this is something you might love. So that's the first change I've been making. It's definitely an important one, and one I'm excited to kind of see the results from. Second thing I've been trying to get better at this week, and something that I'm 100% going to do more videos on, I put it on my Insta stories, it's all about screen time and how much time we're spending on our phones. And first of all, if you're watching this on your phone, please don't turn it off. I'm not saying that like in any way that we shouldn't watch social media and we shouldn't spend any time on our phones. It's just I'm starting to become very aware about how much time we're spending on our phones. And I updated my phone, and the new iOS like shows exactly how many hours you're spending on your phone each day, and it shows you how many hours on Instagram, how many hours like on Safari or like YouTube, or how many times a day you pick up your phone. There's like a pickup section, and it's honestly horrifying, like really horrifying. And I do want to say, like, I love social media. I owe a lot to social media. Like, you would know me only from social media, so in no way would I ever want to stop using it, but I want to start becoming more mindful and like becoming back in control about how I use it and how much I'm using it. So there's a difference between like going off social media and just like getting better at using it. So only watching the people I want to watch, hopefully I'm one of them for you, you know, only following the people that I want to be looking at. And like if I only have a half an hour to spend on Instagram in the day, like I only want to be looking at the people that I want to see, you know, things like that. So I'm going to do an experiment. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it, like on myself, like for a week, like trying to like almost like trying to get to the stage how I'm going to cut down my time, because it's crazy. I think my average at the moment per day is like almost 7 hours a day on my phone, which is crazy. Like we're only awake for what, like 18 hours or so, or no, like we're probably awake for 16-17 hours, and 7 of them are on my phone. And I know it's for my work, and those people are back to me and they're like, Erika, it's your job, like that's okay, it's part of your work. And yeah, it is, but I don't need to be spending that much time on my phone for work. Like other time is spent on emails, and it takes 5 minutes to post an Instagram picture. Like why am I spending 5 hours on Instagram every day? Like it takes a minute to post an Instagram story. I probably post like 10 Instagram stories a day. Like it doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna do an experiment, and I'm gonna try and figure out a way how we can all cut down our screen time. So stay tuned for a video on that. I'm gonna work on that over the next week or so as well. And the third thing I've been kind of working on is, this is kind of cliche, maybe some people would be like, oh god, rolling your eyes at me, but like positivity and accountability, and basically just being more positive. Like I think over the last while, and with the move and stuff, I might have been like a little bit stressed out more than usual, and sometimes when I'm stressed out I kind of tend to go a little bit more negative. I'm like, oh, I'm so stressed, everything is so hard, blah blah blah, when like it's not, it's only temporary. So as soon as my temporary stress kind of finished and my travels are over and I'm back in my routine, I just wanted to make a conscious effort to like tell myself, okay, positive, only positivity from here on, if that makes sense. And like by nature I'm pretty positive, but I think sometimes we all fall into the negative, a negative rut, like more so than usual. So what I did Monday morning, I just like wrote a list, and Kaelin and Tommy were laughing at me. They saw this list and they started laughing at me. But basically it was just a list where I just wrote down like what I wanted to happen this week, and like what I wanted to do. So like goals and affirmations, and the more you put that out to the universe, and I know we hear this all the time, but I truly believe it's true, like it works. Like the more you say it in your head, the more easier things will happen and the more likely they are to happen, if that makes sense. The kind of a long-winded one, but basically just being positive and like saying it and convincing yourself more or less. And then the fourth change and the last one that I've kind of been doing is getting up really early. And I know this is a hard one for some people, but I'm just a better person, I know myself, when I get up earlier. Like I feel better, I feel more productive, like I'm just in a better mood, like I go to bed earlier, I get up earlier. So this week I've been going to bed at 10 p.m. and then waking up like at 6 a.m. So I'm still getting like, you know, 7 or 8 hours sleep. Tommy goes to work really early. He wakes up at like 5:45 every morning. So now I'm making myself wake up at that time as well. And you can see the sunrise from our new apartment. So I'm like, oh, I feel guilty if I don't get up, you know. So that's been a really good change and one that I've seen a good impact on, and I'm going to keep that going. So maybe I will do a video down the line as well about like getting up earlier and how it makes me feel, and maybe might encourage some of you to do it as well, because I do think it's like a good way if you're wanting to do it. Of course, not everyone's like that, and some people work better at nighttime and they sleep in the mornings, fine. But if you are wanting to become more of a morning person, maybe if I do a video that could like help and encourage you. So that's a very long-winded update. I'm sorry my battery is flashing, which is going to tell me to basically stop talking now. I do have an event this evening that I guess I could bring you with me. It's like a swimwear event. Kaelin's gonna come with me. We're nearly finished work for the day. Go to the event, then we're gonna go to Whole Foods, me and Tommy, get our food. We're gonna stock up on like lots of healthy stuff. So we can try and keep the healthy eating going. So I might actually film that for a separate video because it's going to be very long otherwise. But yeah, that's a quick catch up. Let me know in the comments what you think about those ideas. If you'd like to see those kind of videos, if you have any other ideas or things you want to see. I know apartment tour is going to be written in there. I promise it's coming. We're getting there. We're getting back into it. I'm finally getting routine. So I'm also decorating this week. So it's coming, I promise. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get ready to go to the event now. I'll bring you with me and then check in again soon.